Hi, if you are an art lover and want to spend a little bit more time over your picture for the firework picture competition, this is a quick example of how you can do just that. It is creating depth to the picture. So you're not just creating the night sky, you're creating some kind of composition involving either looking out of a window or adding a night skyline. I'm going to do both. I'm going to put them together today, but obviously I know yours will be much, much better because I'm going to do this in a very, very rushed way. So I'm just going to create a skyline. I'm going to create a skyline of houses, churches perhaps. Now, you guys, I know, are very, very good artists, so you will have to excuse my very, very rushed skyline. Okay, now the important thing is when you're doing a skyline is that you let the light from this night sky shine down, but you also let the light out that might be within those buildings. So for instance, if we were doing the church, I'm using chalks here, by the way. You could use oil pastels. You could be using normal pastels. You might actually want to paint the night sky. I'm just going to give you a very quick idea of what it could potentially look like. You'd probably not want to go probably much higher than that. So I've kind of overdone it a bit there, but it doesn't matter. It gives you a good idea of what I'm talking about. So there's the light coming out of the various houses and buildings that you can see. And all this is doing is creating a full composition of the scene. Okay, so we're thinking not just focusing in on that night sky, we're putting it into the context of looking at it as a whole scene. Right, so I'm going to just quickly use the white chalk just to add a little bit of depth to the picture. Again, I'm rushing, and I know you guys are really super good at this kind of thing. So if you look up on YouTube how to draw or paint a night sky, that will give you a nice place to start as well. Just using this as a quick example. So if you were then to put that in, and then I'm, for instance, going to use the chalks that we talked about last time to create my fireworks. But if you watch some of the other videos, I talk about printing and also creating a relief picture so that you can actually feel the texture of the picture. For the purpose of doing this quite quickly, I'm going to just create mine completely with chalks, and I'm just going to use that layering effect that I talked about in the previous video, remembering to start in the middle of my fireworks and work their way out. If you are a Key Stage 2 child or above, it would be nice to see you know, that kind of composition. But again, if you just want to go completely abstract, that's also completely cool. I'm really, really, really looking forward to seeing what you guys come up with for your firework pictures. Get creative. Love it. Right. Again, I'm being super quick about this. If I had more time, I would probably add some glitter to that background here. But I'm not going to. I'll leave that to you guys. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some brown strips of paper. You could do the same. You could use some strips of paper to create a window pane. You might want to just add a pair of curtains to the edges of your picture. You might not want to turn it into a window at all. You might want to change the shape of the window. Perhaps you're looking through a church window or yeah, a different shaped window. Perhaps you would like to put a border onto your picture, as in for the window frame and then the curtains. You might actually want to get some fabric and create a collage, adding extra depth to your painting, to your picture even. I shouldn't call it a painting because this really isn't at all. Right, there we go. So I'm just going to add a little bit of detail to the to the window frame that I've just added on. Again, I'm just using chalks, but I think perhaps pen would be a better idea, or any materials that you have at home could work. If I wanted to, I might add a plant pot here to give it an idea of perspective, but just so that you can see, that gives you a little bit of an idea of having a bit of depth to your picture. Again, have fun, enjoy what you're doing, and I can't wait to see the results.